I had to like choose myself and think of my kids' future. Because, you know, I grew up with divorced parents.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up with seeing my dad, like, you know, touch my mom and stuff, you know, like abuse, domestic violence.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like when I went through that, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm not going to let, that's a generational curse. I'm not going to let be repeated when my kids see that, you know?
Yeah.
Because that has a lot of like long-term effects that people don't even know, you know? So I'm like, I didn't want them to go through that. So I'd rather leave a unhappy home, unhappy situation rather than be 10 years in it and like living a facade, a fake happy life, all because I have kids by someone, you know?
Okay. So your parents were divorced. Was your parents divorced your whole life as a child, or?
No, probably when I was like 9, 10.
That's when they got the divorce?
Yeah. I was actually one of the kids that all my siblings was happy.
Yeah.
It went that way.
Did that have an effect? Now you're grown and you look back at it as a young girl. When you saw your parents get divorced, did that have an effect on how you perceive relationships and men?
Honestly, no. Because my mom used to say, don't let this affect you.
Okay.
You know, like my mom, that's why I said I grew up differently, because I actually had those uncomfortable conversations with my parents where they sit you and your siblings down. They got to talk about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, being the only girl, like we would have those uncomfortable talks where it's like, are you getting sexually abused? You know what I'm saying? Like those, like I was young and my parents are asking me, talking about it. And I'm like, no, like I had the blessing, you know, that I didn't get sexually abused as a kid or a minor. So yeah, I'm very blessed that didn't happen to me. But I know, you know, those are the few conversations that our parents don't have with us, you know. I feel like in the Polynesian culture.
I mean, that's something that's taboo that we don't talk about, right? The sexual abuse that happens within the family, and we ignore it, or the family chooses to ignore it because it's shameful. It's like a stain on the family name and the reputation.